Well, if you read the title, I'm not too happy with the Lwrc M6Ic. I've only had about 600 rounds through it, 700 at the most. It'll be easier just to show you guys. This is what it's been doing. Doesn't seem to matter which magazine I use. Magpul. I got the regular 55 grain, just ball ammo. I got some 62 grain. I've used a lot of ammo, different types, and it's done it with, seems like it doesn't matter what it does or what I'm shooting, it does it. But here's what it does. With, okay, nothing in the chamber. Well, I'll just go ahead and show you. With the bolt closed, notice my hands are up here, not anywhere near the release button. Okay, it took that time. But it's really stiff to get it in there. I really got to whack the thing to get the magazine to go in. Okay, that's one magazine. Another Magpul, 30 rounder, of course. This one seems to be a little better, but not by much. See what I mean? It's really stiff. It does not want to go in. It really takes some force. I mean, I don't know if the camera can see that, but my hand's got a red mark just from these couple of magazines right here. Okay, well, next thought was, alright, maybe it's the Magpul magazines it doesn't want, which is weird because I don't know which one it came with, but one of these black ones, we've got a bunch of black Magpul magazines. One of them came with this rifle. So, yeah, that kind of was irritating. And then I started trying different magazines. This one I don't really know much about. I just started buying different magazines to see, you know, what it would do. This is the, I believe it's Israeli, I don't know. CAA is the brand though. Don't really know much about the other magazines except for a couple. I just bought these simply to try it and see if, you know, it liked one magazine, didn't like the other. This one is actually a lot like stickier. It's almost like the clearance in there doesn't have much room for it. So, but okay, see, there we go. That one's in. Okay, that one had the same problem. Now let's try, what is this, Tapco. Let's try this one. Okay, nothing really different about the feed lips on any of them really. They all pretty much are the same. So let's try this one, see if this one wants to work today. There's one. This one out of all of them seemed to be the best. But again, I still got to really do some force to get it in there. I'm not going to show you all of them. I've tried Magpul, the CAA, Tapco. I don't even know what this one is. I think this is a thermal. Yep, thermal. Tried that one. This one, I want to say this is Pro Mag. Yep. Tried the Pro Mag. All of them seemed to not make a difference. So, This one, I actually kind of like how it's really stippled right there for grip. But that's beside the point. The video is not about the magazines right now. The other thing I've noticed is, let's see if we can get the camera to focus on this. Let's see here. Go a little darker this time. There we go. See the scratches in the green tip? I've seen worse, but, well, if it'll focus. I don't know, you can't really see the grooving in it. But the tip of the bullets have some decent scarring in them from the feed lips or from the lugs, depending on how you look at it. And it doesn't matter which one it is. Both of them, it does it to both of them. It's not sure if that's the issue or if it's something completely different. But this one I did notice, because this is the one I've used the most. I don't know if you can see that. See how that corner's chipped off? This part right here. See that? Okay. Notice that. So I went and looked at this one. This one's still like new. So, and it's, you know, it's frustrating because of what the gun is, how much, you know, you pay for it. It should not have this issue at all. I don't care what they say, it shouldn't have this issue at all. So, anyway, moving on. I've seen other videos of people that they talk about the PMags having issues. It's part of the reason, one of the main reasons I started to look for different magazines to try. Let's see if you can see it. Let's get you to see it in there. This is gonna be tricky. Yeah, you know what? I'll show you that when I break it down. I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Break it down and show you in there the kind of scarring it has already. And one particular place, something tried to take a chunk out of it. But anyway, and this rifle's not that old. It was manufactured if I remember right, it was the first week of February 2015. So this rifle's not that old. Like I said, I've only had 500, 600, 700 at the most rounds through this of different brands. You know what? Let me show you the feed issue. It's like, if you guys have an idea what it is, let me know, and we'll see. God, that starts to hurt. Okay. Yeah, there's rounds in it. Okay. See the safety? Get over it. So, pull it back, all the way back. Won't go back any further. See that? Sometimes it catches there. You know, just starting to feed the bullet up in and you know, headed for the chamber. But sometimes it'll stop there. And yeah, I'm not shooting it right now showing you this, but it does it while it's shooting too. So that part doesn't matter. Let's see if I can get it to do the other one. Okay, that one loaded. Well, okay, there's another one. Okay, it's not doing the halfway thing. Sometimes the bolt will get to right here and stop. Doesn't finish feeding the bullet into the chamber. It just stops. Doesn't really want to do it right now for some reason, but that's the issue I'm having. Doesn't matter if I'm charging it manually or if it's actually just been shot, it still malfunctions. Now that I showed you that, I'll break it down and show you the wear marks I was talking about. Okay. Okay. Set this aside for now. All right. First look inside. Yeah, it's still really bright. Okay, we'll see if that helps. Okay, see down in there, you can see the groove where the charging handle is. Well, that actually is a charging handle, but you get the idea. I'll pull that out. Now, here's the one that's going to be kind of tricky to get the camera to focus for you. But, okay, let's see if it... okay, see, well, nope. There we go. See the, right there by where that half circle is? That corner right there. See that? Right back in there, it seems like it tried to take a chunk out. Something did, right there. Let's see if you can get a better angle at it. There you go, there's decent right there. And then you got your groove where the charging handle is. Okay. It's got wear marks up here, which is top of the bolt, which that's pretty normal. Here's a look at the bolt. If I can get my flashlight to work here. Okay, got a WT marking with a little minus next to it. I'm not sure exactly what that means. Now, here's something else that drew my attention. There's actually wear marks on the back, like this carrier is trying to tilt. They're not supposed to tilt. One of their designs supposedly got rid of the tilt problem. Well, I don't know if this is an old bolt that got put in this gun. Not sure. But you can see the two marks, one here and one here. It's got those wear marks right there. So it is trying to tilt or bind up or something. But overall, the bolt doesn't look that bad. As far as wear and just overall, it doesn't look too bad. This isn't too bad. There's your check. It doesn't do that on its own, so it's not a gas ring thing. I've read that somebody else had an issue with the bolt carrier in their Lwrc, and I'm thinking maybe I got the same issue going on. So let's see if I can show you the feed lips here. Okay, yeah, that's about as good as it's gonna get. Okay, well, it's really difficult to show you this, but there's the feed lips. I'm I'm thinking it's binding up on that, or at least for the bullet getting scarred up, which would affect your accuracy. Right now it's not functioning enough to even worry about accuracy because I can't get it to run right. But I have contacted Lwrc. They got with me. Their customer service seems to be pretty good, pretty great. Talked to him. I wish I could remember the guy's name, but talked to him, explained what was going on, and they're getting me some labels so I can send this to them, and he said they're going to take care of it for me. So I'll do an update on this when I get it back. If it's fixed, I'll go from there. That's pretty much it so far as you know, Lwrc wear on your charging handle. This side is really bad for, at least seems like to me, for 600 rounds. That seems pretty freaking wore, but who knows? That might be normal. And I don't think that would be as big of an issue. Okay, let me show you the back here. Here's your buffer. Let's see, I need to get some better lighting here. See how it's kind of got that groove right on this portion? I don't know, it's just seems weird to me with that being only in one part of the buffer. Down in there, you can kind of see where the wear marks are from where the bolt was going. And that would explain all the black little particles down in there, you know, the coating from the inside of the buffer tube. That would explain all the black particles of stuff in there. Either way, that little bit of dirt should not be an issue at all. Especially not with a gun that costs this much. I won't quote price because you can find different prices at different places. You know, maybe used, different gun stores, whatever, you know. If you find a good deal, then it's, for these kind of guns, usually you're not going to have an issue. I've done a lot of checking on YouTube. I didn't see any other issues like this, other than the magazine feed issue or whatever you want to call that. So that's pretty much it as far as what's going on with it. It's just frustrating, you know. You only get through 600 rounds or so, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, and that's it, you know. All of a sudden it starts having issues. So depending on how many views or comments or whatever, or if somebody wants to see the follow-up video after this is sent out, and you know, they look at it once it's taken care of from them. If somebody wants to see an update video, go ahead and leave that, you know, in your comments over there. Well, kind of there, but yeah, if you want to see that, then go ahead and let me know. I guess that's it until I hear back from them. So have fun shooting. Stay safe. See ya.